We're all creative beings in our hearts, yet sometimes that creativity gets blocked. So when that happens for me, I step outside to the magic tree to source my creativity. A lot of rhyming there. Intended, maybe. Join me for a practice for Qi Gong for creativity. Let's take a wide stance, feet wider than shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, tailbone rooted down. Let's do spinal cord breathing with this wide stance. Inhale, lift your chest to the sky. Exhale, round your back, bring the forearms together. Inhale and open. Exhale and round. Inhale, open the front of the spine. Clearly what you see in front of you. And exhale, round, and just imagine the magic that's behind you. Inhale and open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open, expand your horizons. Exhale, round. Expanding to your right side. Inhale, spiral open to your right. Oh, hello. Exhale, round back down to the center. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale and round. Inhale, open, right. Exhale, round. Awakening all dimensions, all directions. And exhale, one more time, each direction. Inhale to your right. Invite in this creative spirit. Allow it to move through you. Down to center. Come back. Ooh. Just for a moment. Feel your perspective expanding. Get a little warmth, a little breath. Let's circulate that energy through us. Move the body like a river. Hands can rest gently on top of your thighs. And they'll begin to take the body moving from your center. This is a key principle in Qigong, is to move from the center. Those of us who do have a more creative energy inside of us, I'll admit to that, we'll tend to move first from our heads. But here, notice that the creativity happens from the center first, and then the head gets fed by this creative fluidity of the body. And let's take it a little bit lower, bringing the spine more parallel to the earth. Take a gaze down, and even if you're inside, imagine the earth feeding your creative heart and mind. So the hips move, the spine moves first, and then the head, an extension of your spine, comes along for the river ride. Let's take it a little bit lower and lower, and then finally allow the head to drop, the hands to slide down your legs, and pause with the head below the heart. Surrendering your creative mind to the bounty of creativity in your body and in your heart. Put a slight bend in your knees. Inhale and slowly round up. Let's try that again. Move the body like a river. Now you might feel a little bit more relaxed and led by the energy around you. Maybe allowing the hands to slide up and down the thighs. And then get a little bit lower. Where do you source your creativity? You can't deny being fed fed by nature. This is one of the most vital sources of creativity. Slow it down, slow it down. One more time. Hang forward and bow. Bow with gratitude to the elements of nature from which we source inspiration, peace, creativity, compassion, and centeredness. All of the elements. Inhale slowly round up. Let's move a little bit more with this creative element that I think it's connected with the element, the wood element. And it's said that someone with a lot of wood energy is very creative. They're a pioneer. They know how to move and direct their energy. Let's tap into that. Bring the hands together, palms at heart center, and pause for a moment with the thumbs pressing into the sternum. Breathe into your low belly. Connect the energy of your heart to the energy of your body, allowing the creativity of your mind to be centered in this present moment. Not what's happened before, what will happen next, but where you are right now. And let's move with that spirit. Put a slight bend in the knees. We'll shift to our right. Take the hands to the right, pressing the hands to the right, turn and gaze over your left shoulder. Swimming dragon. Come back to the center and shift to your left. Hands press to the left, gaze over the right shoulder. Come back to the center and shift. Center, bend the knees, dipping down into the pool of creativity. And shift. Now with a smooth flowing breath, in and out of your nose, begin to shift side to side. And if you like to dip a little deeper, do so in between sides. Gaze. So here we're opening up the side body, a source of abundant creativity, which we may not tap into that often. Bend and shift. Bend and shift. One more time to your left. Come back to the center. Pause. Dip a little deeper if your knees allow. Knees pointing in the same direction as your toes. Making sure not to create any undue stress. And now let's take our dragon for a little bit of swim up the midline. Begin to move from your spine, side to side. And then your hands will just naturally come along with that. Allow your hands to float up as you feel this wave of creativity moving up towards your neck, out through the crown of your head, and up overhead. And then swim it back down. And swim back up. Overhead, reach for a moment, pause, reach, extend your hands, gaze up to your ceiling or the sky, and exhale, bring the hands down to your heart center. Let's open the heart to the sky. Inhale. Welcome in abundance. Exhale, draw it in, palms together, heart sinks back. Inhale, heart to sky. Exhale, heart to earth. One more. And exhale. Pause in the center, dip down. Swimming dragon again, side to side. Hands and weight go to your right. Gaze over to your left. Remember, I'm mirroring you. And switch. Now you might pick up your pace a little bit if that works for you today. Feeling this openness along your side. If you are inside or outside, it doesn't matter. See how far you can take your gaze over your shoulder. If you're inside, it penetrates beyond the walls that surround you. If you're outside, infinite. Let's come back to center after one more to your left. Center and swim up the midline. Flex your creative spirit. Source your strength from the earth. That's resiliency. Something that the wood element and the organ of the liver have in spades. Resiliency. Strength to create a vision. Flexibility to flow around life's challenges. Inhale, reach all the way up, extend. Exhale, hands to heart center. Heart to sky. Heart to earth. Heart to sky. Heart to earth. Exhale, sink the chest back, bow in gratitude. One more, heart to sky. Heart to earth. Step the feet together, closer together, about shoulder width apart, and let's shake. Yeah, you really want to kind of shake the creative juice first. Feel this creativity happening as the wrists and the elbows open up, creating more space in the joints. And then feel this pump action from your tailbone, the sacrum, all the way up to the base of the head, the cranium. Giving yourself a little bit of cranial sacral therapy here. Inhale through your nose. Let's make the healing sound of the liver, and that's shh, S-H-H-H. Inhale through your nose. One more. Slow it down. Slow it down. And pause. With your eyes closed. Hands floating gently at your side. What do you feel? How does your Qi show up? It looks different for every one of us. And oftentimes it goes unnoticed because we place so much attention on our physical structure. But after that brief practice of awakening and circulating this invisible life force, perhaps you feel that you extend beyond the boundaries of your physical layer. You're so much more. Softly open your eyes. Let's go into a sweet flow to embody and enliven that energy in us. This is called swimming dragon flow. So here, just first turn from your hips and your waist. Okay. Turning from the center, and then we'll naturally just allow the hand to extend and reach out in front of you. The back of the hand comes to the midline, and as the hip draws back, you pull it in to the center line. So we're taking this circular creative energy We're tapping into that in nature, reaching out, grasping a hold of the Qi, not forcefully, but in harmony, and drawing that into our lower dantian, the belly center, this elixir field of physical essence. Breath is smooth and even through the nose, in and out. The hip moves forward and the hand just gently moves in front, drawing in. Harnessing with gentleness the creative energy in nature, drawing that in. We don't steal from nature, we get inspired. And let's bring this creative energy now into the heart center. Allow the hand to float up a little bit higher and draw into the center of your heart. The back of the hand floats forward. We grasp this golden thread of energy and draw it in. And we feel this harmony of emotional ease coming into the heart. As the hand reaches out, we grasp this effervescent energy of joy. As the hand floats down, we let go of anything that impedes the flow of energy into the heart. Go ahead and slow down just a little bit and allow the hand to move up a little bit higher. We'll draw this creative energy into the mind. The hand draws in near the third eye, still moving from your center. The insight wants to come alive. How are you blocking it? What thought patterns are getting in your way? Your utmost creativity. Let them go and let the blockages go and welcome the natural flow. Let's come back to the heart. Hand sweeps across, drawing into the center of your heart. And back to your lower dantian, this elixir field of creative essence manifests in the body. And let's bring it in, keeping the hips moving, but now the hands just spiral in front of you as if you're holding this energetic ball of creativity. And now just spiral the hands, bring the hips to stillness. Pause. Allow the hands to float in and out. And perhaps now you notice this enhanced sensitivity. It feels as if your hands are at the same time magnetically attracted, they're magnetically repelled in a beautiful balance. This is your Qi, your life force. It's abundant. When you tap into that, wow, what potential you have. Store this awareness into your belly, stepping your feet together. Take a deep breath in. Bring a sense of gratitude for your practice and your awareness into your belly. Storing your creativity here in this energetic bank account in your lower dantian. There is no lock on it, only that which we place in our minds. You have the combination now to open at any time. Be well.